and nice lead into the final case study here, which is taking a simple structure like a single company as a trading entity and turning it into one that is set up for more growth. And Riz mentioned the holding company idea, which down the bottom here, we've got this holding company, which actually 100% owns all the other entities. So let's say trading company, and even if we use the gym example, this is gym number 1, we've got gym number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10. We can even separate the IP and assets of the business into its own thing, R&D, whatever it is. So you've got multiple entities all owned by this one holding company. Which, again, this might actually, it serves a few different purposes. So it does do that asset protection approach where we've got multiple entities for risk and asset protection owned by a single holding company. But also if you have investors that want to buy in, but let's say you only want to sell them a share in one gym, not the whole lot, we can do this with this structure. Similarly, if you want to sell all the operating gyms and retain the IP and assets and start a franchise, we can do that with this structure. Like there's so many opportunities here that it is pretty cool. So this one's I think ideal for a relatively mature business or a scaling business. Like I wouldn't sort of suggest something like this for someone who's just starting up and might be turning over a couple of $100,000 at the start. But definitely this is one that is sort of phase 2 or 3 of the business uses something like this to take them to the next level.
Yeah, and it's cost benefit, right? Like everything that you do when you add more entities, there's always going to be more costs. There's going to be more accounting costs, admin costs, ASIC fees, CRM systems. So there's always going to be more costs. So cost benefit is important. If you started it out, when you're a couple $100,000 turnover, yes, you have a big vision. I'm not saying that it's not going to come true. You can always evolve. You can always change and upgrade your structure. And that's the idea to this webinar, is really, really understanding that your structure that you're in, does it need upgrading? Are you at that point? And you can do it. And there's ways that you can do it where it won't cost you an arm and a leg to do it as well.